diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. We're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Arkansas's offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around, they use him. Sometimes he blocks, sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman, sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. Fighting off the defender.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle inside on that job.
To the air on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And these are the plays that defenses talk about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where when you've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play a great job on second down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the ball.
Kick is in the air. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And when these 2 guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
But I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big foul? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Trucks through the defender. They get him down with this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Trying to slam in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Red Raider! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Right back to the well. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Turning it on! Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. It's still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. But close to the marker, it's Harper. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. Third down, we're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. The RPO, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for it. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. There he goes. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for space. It's Carter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fakes to grab. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Get it out on the screen. Look out, he's got room. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Gets it out quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got a man. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Oh, they're after him. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Defense.
8 and the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Bringing it out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll open the second half with a run.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Excellent pass by the back on the option. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. He can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The sure hands. It's Everett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Got his man quickly. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. The quick out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Harper. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Arkansas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Buying some time. Zings it complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they'll try to fight a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense wants to bring the heat. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Here comes the heat. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. So the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the... Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double digits.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fit.